doing infographic for your assignments? I'm Zara. I'm here to give you a really easy instruction to create a very effective infographic for your assignments. Before I start to teach you how you can design the infographic or create the infographic and what is the elements of effective infographic, let's start with the infographic definition. If you understand what is the infographic, it makes it really easy for you to create an effective infographic. Infographic is a collection of graphic visual representations of information. Information and data like charts, like bar graphs, symbol, and icons, and minimal text that gives an easy to understand overview of a topic. So the infographic needs to be eye-catching, that present information quickly and clearly. How can we create an infographic? The easy way to create an infographic is using one of the infographic applications. There are so many infographic applications available. I use Canva, which I'm gonna put the link on this on the description of this video. So you can click on that and use the Canva. And why I'm using the Canva, it's few things. Firstly, it's free. Secondly, is easy to use. It's really easy to use. And the third one is they have plenty of free templates, elements, and symbols available, which I can create my infographic. And so you know about the infographic, you know how you start, which application you need to use for infographic. The third question is, what do you need to start creating infographic? I have seen so many students start creating infographic, and at the same time, they are doing the research. They are doing the research, come back to the infographic and design that. That is a really complicated approach. What I recommend to you is do your extensive academic research for your infographic. You need to treat infographic like your report and do all the research you need to do, collect all the information you need for your key point, and then find the key points. What is the key point you want to discuss in your infographic to explain your topic? Group the key points, group the information you collected in the key points. At the end, you might have 5, 6, 7 key points for each message you want to deliver. So, and then now you are ready to do the infographic. But one of my suggestions is don't start infographic until you finish all the research you need to do and you have all the key points and you know which key points you want to discuss. So what I want to do now, I want to show you the infographic. I'm going to Canva. I'm going to open the Canva now for you. You are able to see in my share screen the Canva. We are in a Canva now, and I want to show you some of templates, and at the same time, I tell you how you can create the infographic. So when you have all the key points and you know what you want to do, the other thing is you find the next step is find the template you need. Okay, what do you want to say? Do you want to explain the process? Do you want to compare? What is your infographic about? What is the key point about? I strongly suggest you to use one of the existing template. There is so many templates in infographic. You can see template. Can you see template? If you look at the left side, you can see the icon of template. I press that and now you can see so many templates. One of the easy ways, because it's many templates, if you know exactly what you want to do, if you know, for example, you want to compare two products, you want to compare two systems together, you are looking for the templates which is suitable for that. So easily you can say comparison template, and you see so many comparisons templates coming. You can use one of them. So, or if you want to process one, you want to explain the process of something, you want to explain a recipe. So, and for when you click in that, it's gonna show you in the main room. Don't worry about, I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Oh, it's too big. Okay, that is. Don't worry about the text or the color of infographic, background color, or the icons and items are here. You are gonna change all of them when you are writing, designing your infographic based on your topic. So the main thing is from the template, you can change icons, you can change the text and the font and everything. It's easy, and you don't waste your time to do infographic from the scratch. At the left side, you have the present elements as well. If you go to the elements, I'm going to the all elements. If you go to the elements, you can see, for example, people, group of people, or you can have a graphic. You can have, because I search for the people, I think, okay, you have everything on top, okay. Most of the elements are free. Some of them you need to pay, but I don't recommend you to pay for any elements, because the existing element, the free elements are really, really good enough to do your designing your infographic. So choose from the elements. Then you have an upload section. You can upload from your image if you think you want some image from your topic and you want to upload it. There is a photo available, and there is a text which you can use the existing text, where you can also change the font and color of the text as well. There is so many options available. You can add video, you can add audio. Probably you don't need for your assignment, but if you need for your assignment, you are able to add video and audio as well. So this is how you design your assignments. But I have another video which explains how you sign up to Canva. If you don't know how you can sign in, And also I went through all the elements and play with some elements to give you an idea how you can play and how you can download as well. So let's go back to the infographic. This is how you design your infographic, but what is the elements of effective or good infographic? The first thing is infographic needs to tell a story. Think about your story, what you want to say. Your story needs to cover your key elements. It needs to cover your key point. So as I tell you, based on the story, you need to select your template. If you're comparing, comparison template. If you needed to think about the process, think about process. You need to think about how you can combine your topic key points with the suitable graphic to tell a compelling story. So the template you use, the graphic you use, it needs to be combined with your key points to tell us the compelling stories. So select the best, the good color, the color for your templates, which tell us what is your, for example, what is your infographic about. I'm going to talk about the visual appealing in a few seconds, but at this point you need to make sure you need to tell the story. The second point is infographic needs to be well structured, and it means your target audience, when they look at your infographic in few seconds, they understand where they need to start and where it's finishing line. It's difficult for audience to look at your infographic and they wonder where they need to start and reading the points, but still they don't know where they need to start. So the start and the finish needs to be clear. And it's between your infographic needs to have a flow. As you design the flow of your infographic, always you think about your topic, your key message, because you need to deliver only one key message in your infographic. What is your key message you want to deliver? So always think about it. When you think about your key points you want to say, it's you are avoiding from being complicated or jumping from one point to another point. The other one is about the designing the infographic. The infographic needs to be eye-catching, needs to be visual appealing. So the select of the color you use, the select of the icons and symbols help to make your infographic really eye-catching. Select the colors of your infographic based on the theme of your topic. What are you talking? Are you talking about the college? Are you talking about the Olympic game? What are you talking? If you are talking about something, if they have a related or theme color, use that theme color. And then you need to think about the symbols, icons you use. I'm going to share my infographic again to show you. Yeah, if you use the elements and symbols, use the appropriate element and symbols. It's honestly, it's when your audience looking at your infographic and in your infographic, you didn't use any elements or any icons and symbols, it's difficult to say, is that the infographic? For example, if you want to say 10% of population, look at the search for the percentage. See which item they bring up. Use one of the items. Or if you want to talk about the population, just search for that and see which item you can use. By clicking on that, you can use the items, bring the items. Can you see it added? I didn't want to add to this one, but I wanted to show you it added to my infographic. So use the item, you use the icons and symbols and elements which is related to your discussion. And related to discussion, I saw so many students using the icons, which is, it's a good one, but it's understandable from them. But for audience, they don't seems they understand what is the icon is. When you use the icon, your reader, your audience gonna look at the items because it's more it's more visual appealing than the text. So your audience look at the icons and they are gonna guess what you are talking about. If they see the population, they say, okay, in somehow you are talking about the populations. So use the icons, which is suitable and everyone knows about it. It's good you be creative and creative your icons, elements, and symbols, but it needs to be meaningful for your audience as well. The other one I want to tell you is the make your text in your infographic short and sweet. Infographic is different from writing assignments. You don't need to write a really big paragraphs. Make it, and it's difficult, I understand. It's really difficult when you collect so much information about one key point, and you need to only add one of them. You need to only add, decide to, okay, I'm gonna add only a small paragraph in my infographic. That's okay. That is, it means you need to think more. You need to have your paragraphs or your page you want to discuss and look at the page and say, which is the key point? And make it really short and sweet. One of the things I told you which make short and sweet, it's using the elements and symbols, right? Instead of writing 10% of population of the city, you can just put the elements of population and percentage, and everyone understand what you want to say. It's not only make it more eye-catching, it's also make your sentence really short. But the other mistake so many students do, they make really delete so many things from their text, which when your audience or your reader read your assignments or your audience look at your infographic, they don't understand the meaning, or there is no justification. We don't want you delete the meaning or key message of the paragraphs or your text. Make your text short and sweet, understandable, and it's an academic infographic. It's different from industry. It needs to have a justification, and it needs to discuss the key point as well. So don't copy paste the infographic from your writing, because it's totally different. The sentence you are writing, it should be really, you think you need to rewrite if you bring from your report, because you need to think about the key points and how you can make it short, and at the same time avoid deleting the meanings of your discussion. These are the effective elements of the assignments. Assignments, right? The infographic, designing infographic for your assignments. Good luck with your infographic design. Hope this video help you to understand how you can make a really effective infographic. And leave me, if you have any question or concern, leave me a comment. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.